you're not satisfied with your life, this video is for you. Because we as generation lost the meaning, what does it even mean to have fun in real life? We often connect that being and feeling fun means watching porn, playing video games, just indulging in normal, everyday today things. Junk food, just being lazy and procrastinating, skipping the things we should do. Maybe even some drugs, some cocaine, some cigarettes, some fucking vapes. That's not fun. Can you think about maybe today, maybe last week, maybe last month, about the last day which you had the most fun as we think about it? Maybe when you when you fapped and jacked off to porn 3 times that day. Maybe when you smoked some cigarettes after, if you quit it after a month, after 2 months, or maybe first time in your life, maybe some weed. Or the last day when you played video games for the 6 hours that day. Or when you had 11 hours of screen time. Or when you had when you eaten so much junk food that you got sick of it and you felt too full of junk food, which you just ate some chocolate or some burgers, some fucking bullshit. If you would ask yourself genuinely, did you had fun that day? What would you say? You would say no. But can you think about on the other side of the spectrum? Some last day when you had a PR in your gym, or maybe when you made some money from your business, or when you made some money in real life from your job, or something you did to somebody and they paid you for that. Maybe your parents, your neighbors, it doesn't matter. When you came home from your gym after having a fucking excellent workout, maybe you were listening to some nice playlist, or you were there with your gym bros. You were there laughing. You were there hitting PR after PR. Then you come home, instead of eating some candy, some bullshit to reward yourself, you maybe prepare some nice protein and carbs meal like eggs, fucking chicken rice and all of that shit. You had some healthy meal, some fruits and vegetables, etc., etc. And you were actually happy with your life. You were grateful and you were proud of yourself. That day was 10 times happier when you were doing something good for yourself than the last day you thought about when you had fun. What does that mean? Instant gratification, how we call it in the self-improvement niche, like things which are good for ourselves now and are worse and bad for ourselves in the future. That's something you should avoid from your life. And the worst point of your life which you can hit is when you indulged so much after maybe when you're 18, 20 years, after fucking 7 years of watching porn yearly, maybe daily, maybe a few times a day, maybe a few times a week. You get so sick that when you actually watch porn, which should make you feel some stimulation, you literally have a stimulation for the only 3 seconds, and then negative thoughts and post-nut clarity hits you about how you sinned again, you reset your no-fap sleep, you decreased your testosterone. Just negative effects start getting you. That's the worst part, when you're even not instant and fun things are not fun for you. That's the worst part of your life which you could hit. What should we do actually? Because when you're watching this, you probably don't have a purpose in your life. You don't have a clear goal. I was sent to this earth. I was born on 2nd April 2065 or 1997 or 2006. I was born there, and God sent me to this planet because I need to do X, because I need to teach people about Bitcoin. I need to teach people about fucking neuroplasticity or some biology shit. I need to help people with AI. I was sent here to fucking do anything. You can just think about some XYZ purpose for you. You were sent here for this life at some purpose. Your life has meaning. You just haven't discovered it yet, because you can think for yourself. If you were maybe like you help homeless people find their home, and you actually have money from your business, maybe from donations or from sponsorships or some shit like that, and you daily have homeless people calling you and messaging you and just contacting you, maybe even meeting you in real life, that they actually need your help, could you then stop everything, stop your work, and make a 15-minute pause to go ahead and jack off, or to go ahead and, would you fucking skip your work? Would you procrastinate? When you have other people depending on your life, or when you can help other people maybe to make some money from your job or from your business, so you can donate it to charity, or maybe to help your parents so they are not fucking paying the bills anymore in your life. Imagine that situation. You don't need motivation to do, and you don't need some drive, some power. You have everything you need. You just need to do. You just need to act. You just need to do the things which you know you should do. You just haven't discovered your purpose, and that's why your life is boring. Because imagine the last day which was full for your whole day. You had maybe like 15 minutes of free time. You strictly knew it. You came home from school, then you went to gym, then you went maybe hiking, maybe you went to did some fun shit with your friends, then you maybe helped your parents move fucking with your you did some chores, and you helped your family with something, maybe to build a new chairs and desks which they bought or some shit like that, and you had fun time there. You went with your in the for a run with your dog. Imagine yourself at that day when you were scheduled, you were doing constantly something productive for yourself. That day cannot even compare to the other day which you were just procrastinating and skipping the things which you should do. To summarize, when we do something which is actually good for us, maybe, and even it's not even delayed gratification, how we call it, or things which are hard right now but are good for our future selves, are not even that hard when you think about it. Going to the gym is not even that hard. Reading is not even that hard. Being on dopamine detox, for even something as earning money, improving your mental health, improving your relationships, finding a good quality woman for yourself, which is actually wife quality. Nothing is hard when you actually do the right things for yourself. Even finding a right woman for yourself in this crazy modern world, yes, you can still find it. You can still find her. Nothing is really hard. You just need to be consistent. You just need to show up. That's the hardest part, because imagine yourself to yourself, you have a goal every day to do 1 second of training. You need to do 1 push-up. You need to do 1 pull-up. It doesn't matter how sick you are, how tired, how unmotivated you are. You can, anytime you want, get yourself on the ground and do a 1 push-up. And you think that doesn't make progress, but when you're already done 1, then you maybe do 10, then you maybe do a 30, 40, maybe 100, and then maybe you do an even whole training that day, when you're just progressively doing something good for yourself. When you are on self-improvement, and when your mind gets ruined by video games, by porn, and you're not anymore enjoying that shit, when you just start knowing the bad effects, how you're wasting your time playing video games, when you could instead maybe read a book, work on your business, talk with your friends, improve your social skills, do something productive for yourself. When you have negative thoughts about video games, about porn, about instant gratification overall, then delayed gratification and things which are actually good for yourself help you with your future self and even feel good right now. Because imagine the last time, as I said, when you went to gym and hit a PR. Yes, it felt hard for 30 seconds when you were pushing that weight, when you couldn't fucking breathe properly, when you were just pushing it, the last atom of your strength. And when you drop the weight down, or maybe when your sponsor helps you for 1 last rep, and that was your PR, you can remember how fucking excited you are for yourself, because you did something, you made progress, you help yourself, you start seeing results, you start seeing fruits of your labor. When you start seeing the results, that's the fucking biggest motivation you can have. Because for your gym, when you fucking take off your shirt and you have a fucking big pumped chest, when you do a double biceps pose and you have fucking massive shoulders and biceps and triceps and forearms, etc., you are going to be far more motivated to do a training to improve the size of your biceps. Then if you're fucking obese, if you're fucking 300 pounds or some shit, or what, 130 kilograms of like 30% of body fat percentage, when you start seeing progress and results of the things you did for yourself, which are good for you, that's when they even start feeling fun right now. So they are good for your future self, so you're making progress, you're setting yourself in the future better life, and they even feel fun right now. That's the real fun you should chase. Sun, the vitamin D, going outside, talking with your parents, talking with your wife, having children, maybe even having a business and working on your body, as everybody says, improving your mental health, improving your spirituality, praying to God, improving your life overall. Life is not only about fucking chasing shiny objects, as people call them, like fucking expensive watches and Lambos and expensive cars and houses. Yes, of course, it's better to have an expensive house rather than some cheap one. But if you don't have life in it, if you don't have friends or family to share it with, maybe some good quality wife, then if I could ask you right now, for the rest of your life, if you could live in some small wooden house in the mountains, some cheap one, with maybe your 5 best friends, or maybe with your family, with an really high wife material woman, or you could live maybe somewhere in the Bali, in the fucking Thailand, at some 16-star hotel or villa, but you were living there alone, what would you choose? 99% that you choose here, because it has more life. Yes, it's cheaper place, but you have nature around you, you have people around you which are actually good for you. You enjoy your life more. Life is not only about chasing fucking shiny things. Yes, they are fun. Yes, it's, of course, sometimes you should experience that life. Sometimes you should go ahead and ride a yacht or buy yourself fucking Rolex or some expensive watch or car. But the bigger thing which we should chase in our life is that of real dopamine, of real stimulation, like, as I said, mental health, spirituality, your family, friends, your people around you, improving your social skills, speaking, enjoying your life in the right way. It's not only about intoxication, about porn, about shiny objects, about junk food, about video games. It's not only about that shit. We get real fun when you know you did something which is good for yourself. Maybe it's good for yourself in the 5 minutes in the future, maybe 50 years in the future. Making progress is more fun than any instant gratification you can name of, except maybe taking some drugs or some shit like that. But for the mostly, what people do is like porn, video games, junk food, scrolling on social media, etc., etc. Making progress with something which helps you and actually means a lot to you cannot even compare to any of that fucking just bullshit. How much you're going to enjoy this one more. So thank you, brother, for watching this video till the end. Hopefully you understand and learn the message. Chase real things which are actually good and help you and serve you in your life, yourself, in the future. Delayed gratification rather instead of fucking instant gratification, some fun things like modern fun. Like, as I said, video games, watching porn, fucking junk food, scrolling on social media, taking drugs, smoking vapes, etc., etc. Thank you, brother, for watching this video till the end. If you want to get me one-to-one help from me, you can scroll down to the description and just go ahead and look at it of my coaching program. If you're interested, you can go ahead and scroll down to the description and click on it, and you can learn more about it. Subscribe if you like the message, if you like the themes I'm talking about and the way I'm talking about self-improvement. If you would like to see more content from me, keep coming back to the channel for more valuable knowledge. Remember, you either take the chance or give it to somebody else. See you in the next video. Goodbye, brother.